just put out a new video. Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome to the video. So if you haven't noticed, I've been leaving a couple comments. I tweeted it out once and I said, hey, if you have any questions for me, I'm doing a Q&A video. Let me know what questions you have, because there's been a ton of questions that I haven't been getting to. I've been answering a lot of comments. I read through all the comments, but there's a lot of questions. I can't answer every single question. So I'm doing a Q&A and I answered basically every single question that you guys asked for me in one of the comments. So yeah. Thank you for watching these videos. If you're an artist, you haven't checked out my beats yet, go check them out. KyleBeats.com. You can purchase leases, you can buy them instantly. Buy one get 3 free right now. Just add 4 beats to your cart. If you need drum kits, go check out my kits. They're cheap, they're like 20 bucks each kit. If you want, you can buy the all kits bundle for like 80 and you get every single kit. There's a ton of sounds in that one. If you're a producer and you're starting out and you're trying to get better, like I wish that was available when I was starting to make beats, and I would 100% pay 80 bucks for it. But yeah, welcome to the Q&A. I'm gonna sit down right here, answer all the questions that I've had. I'm gonna do another one of these, so if you didn't get your question answered, don't worry, I will do more of these. I'm putting out videos every single day. And yeah, welcome to the video. In 3, 2, 1. I asked you guys the past couple videos, I tweeted out and I said, hey, I'm doing a Q&A soon, hit me with some questions you have for me, because there's a lot of questions always on these videos, especially the making a beat ones, about everything really, about what equipment I use, about whatever, you know what I mean. And I know a lot of people have been leaving questions that I just can't get to because there's a lot of them. So I'm gonna do a quick Q&A. I'll do this again, don't you worry about it. So first question, Angel Beats. He says, MAudio AV40? I don't know what you're talking about, but that's not what I have. If you're talking about my keyboard, I have an MAudio Keystation 49 AV40. I wonder what that is. Next question, Kyle Beats. What made you start beats? I think I first started really getting into it. I asked for like a keyboard for Christmas when I was younger, and I just learned how to play the piano just off YouTube and stuff. I was always watching beat making videos. Like I was always watching Ryan Leslie. I was always watching even like Hit Boy and like newer people. I was constantly watching beat making videos. I don't know, I just started off like on GarageBand, and then yeah, you know, FL Studio gang. Next question from Pixel. Why ain't you let us see your hairline? Well, Pixel, here's my hairline. I've taken my hat off before. It's not really like a big secret. I don't know, I've just been wearing a hat. It's just like kind of like just what I've been doing lately for these videos. How to make, oh, this is a good question. I already read this one. How to make a full song and when to know when a song is done. I don't know if you're talking about a beat or if you're talking about a song. How to know when a beat is done is something very important, and it's something that I learned, and when I learned it, I kind of just went up another level of making beats. Because some of my older beats, I would just keep adding melodies and keep, like, as I was learning, I would just continue to add drums and continue to add things. I just never knew when it was done. I think you get to a point, I mean, what I like to do is, a lot of times when I'm making beats, I'll just mumble stuff. Like, I mean, you guys have seen me in my beat making videos. Like, somebody could make a hook on this, somebody could rap to this. You just want to keep it simple, I think, for artists to hop on it. And like, if you are collabing with an artist, which I've done before, like there's always going to be room for more production. What artists have you worked with, if any? A couple recent artists that I've worked with. I'll name 3 that I've recently worked with. Up and coming artists. So 3 recent ones that I've worked with. Cam Meekins, you might have seen him in one of my beat making videos. He's my homie. Just Juiced, also my homie. You might have seen him on Instagram or something like that. And third one, Jay Wright, up and coming artist. You might have seen him on Swaggy Tracks. You've probably seen all of these guys on Swaggy Tracks. Daniel Avila asks, Kyle Beats, who inspired you to make beats? Also, what's your favorite style of beats? Who inspired me to make beats? Love Ryan Leslie, Scott Storch, another big one for me. I really like Hit Boy. I've always watched, like, Hit Boy always had these cool videos on YouTube and stuff. I think like Kanye, Timberland, obviously DJ Premier. Kyle Beats, do you respect up and coming hip hop artists, and who is your favorite? Obviously, you gotta respect the up and coming hip hop artists. It depends what your definition on up and coming is, because up and coming can mean a lot of things. At Alex12955 just asked me, what inspired you to become a producer? I think I have a lot of interests. I feel like I just really like to just create things, you know what I mean? I was always into video games. I was always into like building, no matter what it was. I feel like every producer knows the feeling when you're just working on something and you're just kind of figuring it out, and all of a sudden it just comes together, and it's just the best feeling. And then once it comes together, you go in your car and you bump it and you're hyped about it, and then you go back and then you make another one and it comes together. It's just like the process of how did you start making beats? Someone asked me that before. How long have you been producing? Someone asked that before. What got you into producing? Someone already asked that before. Great questions, great question. At TRU Meezy asks, what advice do you have for someone who wants to start a YouTube channel? My advice would be to log into YouTube, sign up for an account, and start one and make a channel. Yeah, I would just say get some skills behind you, design yourself a cover, get like a cool photo for a profile picture, and just start and just put stuff out there and just learn about YouTube, and you know what I mean? Slick Wrist on YouTube asks, what do you have on your master channel? I don't have anything on my master channel. When making beats, you don't master your beats. Don't put if you have a limiter on there, take that limiter off. You don't need a limiter when you're doing beats. Take that off. You're just gonna smother your work. I know everyone hates on the other videos where the thing is still clipping because I haven't fully mixed it yet. But who is your favorite artist? That's a good one. Right now, if I was to pick one, I think it would have to be Russ right now. The reason why I'm saying he's my favorite artist right now, not because he's blowing up right now. I mean, he is blowing up right now. I think Russ is just the perfect example of the new era of artists. It's almost like a YouTuber. Like if you see a YouTuber doing meet and greets and there's like thousands of people there, but you ask someone on the street, oh, who's FouseyTube or who's whatever, like nobody even knows who they are. So I think it's cool that Russ was doing these sold out shows with thousands of people there, but he wasn't, I mean he is now, but he was doing sold out shows of 4,000 people there before he was even getting plays on the radio. Jonathan Howard asks, Kyle Beats, when did you begin beat making and were you self-taught? I told you already when I began. I began 5 years ago, and yes, I was self-taught with the help of YouTube. XX Crazy Throwed asks, do you know how to play the piano? And if so, how did you learn? Yes, I do know how to play the piano. Sam asks, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Well, Sam, I don't know where I see myself tomorrow, so I don't know where I'll see myself in 10 years. Hopefully successful and healthy, still alive. See the Miracle asks, how did you get your beats site? To make a website, you can use a lot of different stuff now. So I use, for my marketplace, I use BeatStars. If you go to beatstars.com, it's getting pretty popular now. It's grown a lot in the past like year or so. But yeah, I mean, you can literally just buy a domain and you can literally use BeatStars now to create your own website. Andre Galita asks, I can't come up with a producer name and I can't find any inspiration around me either. I think it's more important to, so it's not about the name, you know what I mean? It's not about it's not about the name, it's about like the branding behind it and how long you've been out and how many people know you. And Who Ya Beats asks, do you use any other plugins in Nexus? Yeah, Nexus is awesome, but other plugins would make a more interesting sound. You're right. I'm addicted to Nexus though. I've just used Nexus so much that it's like a bad habit. I have to break this habit, but when I'm making a beat and I lay down a piano and then I lay down and I put a snare in there or something, like something in my brain clicks and I think of a sound that I've used in Nexus just because I just know Nexus by heart. I know every single sound that I've used in there, and I know I just know where everything is, and I'm like, oh man, this would work. And then after I lay this down, I'm like, oh, that would go perfect on that. And then I'll put a gross beat on it, and then it'll sound like this, and then it just makes everything flow faster. But I definitely need to break that habit. Like I got Omnisphere and I I haven't even dove into the Omnisphere at all. Kyle Beats, hey Kyle, would you be able to show us a few moves and a few things how to use the FL Studio software, little tips and tricks? I'm trying to get into it myself. Well, you should check out my other videos. You should check out, I'll put them right here, how to make a Travis Scott type beat. You should check out some of my older studio vlogs. You should check out, I don't know, I'll probably make more videos like that in the future. If you could only produce for one artist, who would it be? It would 100% be Drake. And I'll tell you why. Because he does a lot of different styles. Like he does like that upbeat techno-y EDM like happy songs. And he also does like dark beats where he just goes off and raps, and then he also sings. Like he just does like sad singing songs. So I feel like he does a lot of different styles. And the type of beats he uses are like kind of similar to like the type of beats that I enjoy making. Obviously, if you go through my site, you're gonna be like, these aren't all Drake beats, but I mean, you gotta adapt to what's going on too. Train Trigger 45 asks, where can I find this beat so I can purchase it? If you want to know where to find my beats, go to kylebeats.com. Purchase beats instantly. If you're an artist, they come untagged when you purchase them. And yeah, Q&A was cool. I'm definitely gonna go live soon, I feel like. Go check out my latest beat making video if you haven't yet. It's pretty lit. The past two I've put out have literally been my favorites yet. I'm trying to step it up. It's hard doing it every day, but who cares? Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you drop a like, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. More making a beat videos on the way. And yeah, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them. Until the next video, I will see you guys later, hopefully tomorrow.
Kyle, this shit's crazy.